Hello beautiful people, thank you for joining us on another episode around the world in search for cheap foods. So first we started at Woolwich, went to Greenwich, went to Lewisham, and now we're in Peckham, the home of culture and tradition. So I'm really excited about the foods we're going to find here. Let's get started. My name is Toba, welcome back to The Hack. Now, to the original OGs of this channel, you guys will remember this backdrop as dun 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 dun. Alright, so this just shows how long it's been that I visited Peckham. We found a brand new establishment, almost like a shopping center, Marketplace Peckham, and they already seem to have some exciting deals. So over here we have crispy vegetable spring rolls, 5 for £1. I think spring rolls are about £4 for about 8 or 6, 5 for £1. So I'm excited about this. We're gonna get in there, get stuck in, find all the cheap eats to fill our bellies. Coming in. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Ah, the good old days when I used to munch on these. Just vegetables for me now. You know what, coming into this marketplace, I was expecting ridiculously cheap prices, probably because it's Peckham, but the prices are fairly either standard or a little bit higher. Luckily though, we found Sambar, which is a Pan-Asian sandwich bar that has beautifully sized sandwiches. Now they have a vegan option, fried cauliflower, so we're gonna give that a go. That's £4.50. Let's see what it tastes like. Oh, look at this monstrosity of a thing. How's that for a sandwich? This is one beast of a sandwich. It's got the cauliflower in there, some onions, some tomatoes, some cabbage, some delicious spring onions and sauce, some sesame seeds. Whoa, let's see how it tastes. The cauliflower has an interesting marinade on it. Now, cauliflower doesn't have a specific flavor of its own, so it's more how we marinate it in the sauce. So the sauce is pretty decent. It feels and tastes like a sandwich. You get the burst of the onions in there and the crispy cabbage. The only thing I'm thinking is, does this go all the way in, or after I finish this bit, is it just bread I'm chowing on? Other than that, it's pretty decent. £4.50 for the sandwich alone is somewhat pricey, even for Peckham. If I had this with some fries, then I'd feel like, okay, fair enough. But it is in a plaza. So automatically that increases the price because they've got rent to pay. And they feel somewhat entitled when they're in a plaza. They feel like, no, you're in here now, so we charge you this much. So we have to factor that in as well. If it's street food outside or in like a market, shopping center. So £4.50, it's all right. Alright, so we've just walked over into Peckham Rye Market. We found this vegan restaurant store and they've offered us a free sample of all the foods they're serving. So we have a whole plate here of everything on the menu. So we're gonna have a try, see which one we like, and then order it. Hopefully it's under our budget. I'm loving the flavors. All through. It's like just moving from city to city. It's taking your taste buds on a journey all around the plate. Okay. Okra. I've never had okra in this form, and I must say, it's doing things in the taste buds. Okay, so we're gonna make our selection, and then we'll order. All right, so the food was delicious. We looked at the prices, and it was 2 choices for £5, which is a bit pricey. So instead, we went for dumplings. Now this is plantain dumpling, which is 3 for £1.50, and spinach dumpling, also 3 for £1.50. I've never tried spinach dumpling, so this is going to be an interesting one. I'm not sure if I can taste the spinach in it, but it's got the consistency of a dumpling. It's light and fluffy. It's savory. It's squishy, and it tastes fairly herby. Now this is the plantain dumpling. I love plantain and I love dumplings, so this, fingers crossed. It doesn't have the plantain flavors I want to taste in it. It's in there subtly in the background, but you want the plantain flavors bursting through. Other than that, I'll just call it like a puff puff. It tastes decent though, for a snack. £1.50 isn't too bad. Alright, so we just found a food hall with Asian street food, Sierra Leonean food, and Jamaican food. Now this array of beautiful African food is what's attracted me to this place. They've got some fried yam, they've got some buns, they've got some puff puff, they've got some fish and some moi moi. You know what, I feel like I need to introduce you guys to moi moi. This is beans cake wrapped in leaf. So we're gonna try that out. We're gonna try some yam, and then maybe we'll get to try some Jamaican food and some Asian street food as well. Let's check it out. All right, now I would have loved to show you guys moi moi and open the leaf and peel it up and show you how it's all done, but it's got meat and fish in it, which is a no-brainer for me. So I've gone for some fried yam and plantain. Now the fried yam is 2 for £1 and the plantain is 4 for £1. Here is the fried yam. Now if you don't know what fried yam is, it's basically cassava and then it's fried. So you probably see the tubers in the market, the brown tubers of yam. And then this is it chopped up with some hot sauce. Correction, very hot sauce. This is proper African food when your whole mouth just goes numb. It tastes decent. If you've never tried yam, the closest thing I can compare it to is potato, but with more substance to it. It has more structure and bite to it. And the flavor is more or less, I don't want to say bland, but yam doesn't have like a distinct flavor, or maybe it does. You need to, it's one of those where you need to try it to know it. But 2 for £1 is all right. I know shops in Woolwich probably give you maybe about 3 or 4 for £1. So it's not too bad. So now on to my best friend, plantain. Banana's uncle is what I refer it to. It works great with the hot sauce. Now plantain, you can get 4 whole ones for £1. But once you factor in the making of it and the frying and everything they put into it and the labor and the store, it comes to 4 slices for £1. What can you do? Next up, we're gonna try some Asian street food. Now over in this corner, we found vegetable bao for £1.80. Look at the size of that. Now, I'm not sure if I've tried a bao before. I've tried dumplings, so I'm interested to see how this goes. Ooh. It looks delish. It smells delish. Let's see if it tastes delish. It tastes delish. So this has the consistency of a bread. It feels like dough, like biting into dough filled with vegetables. Now this has onions, it has carrots, it has other vegetables. It's seasoned very well as well. Not too bad for my first bao. Now in the other shop, we found 1 bao for £3. Here, 1 for £1.80, so that's a good price. You get 2 of these, I mean, that's good to fill you up. All right, now I've been trying a lot of interesting foods today, and this is another addition. This is called eko, and it's wrapped in leaf. So we're gonna open this, and we're going to find out together the little hidden gem inside. You wouldn't usually have it on its own, you'll have it with something, but it's made of pap, which is maize. So ground up maize, corn, and then it's washed and cooked and solidified into a jelly-like flavor form. let's find out the flavor. It tastes like pap, ogi. It's basically solidified ogi. And it doesn't necessarily have a flavor of its own, which is why you eat it alongside something else. Preferably moi moi or akara or anything else really. £1.50 with something else on the side for another £1.50, you've got a meal. Okay, now to go with my eko, I found moi moi, the one I've been talking about the whole day, for £2.50, which is a bit pricey. Other places you can get it for about £1, £1.50, but I want to share this experience with you guys, so we're gonna go through this. We're gonna unravel it, grab the gift inside, the piping hot gift. Woo! This is the leaf, the little nature bundle wrapping that they put it in. You get the flavors of the leaf soaking into the moi moi as well, which makes the experience even more. You can taste the flavors in it. Oh, why have they done it like this, man? Allow it. Man's out here trying to promote the thing, like. Oh, allow it. What? Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, so moi moi is usually made with more structure to it. It holds its shape and its form. This one has maybe been undercooked and just flops around the place. But this is the form it's supposed to have. This is moi moi, which is beans cake. So you take beans, you wash it, you peel it, you grind it up, mix it with some spices, and then you bake it. I wish this was more presentable, but this is reality. Now, how you eat this, so you take the moi moi and you take the eko and then you bite it together. And then they both complement each other. The eko has a sour taste. The moi moi has the juicy, savory taste. Bursting full of spices. And they work really well together. It's a messy eat, so be prepared to get your hands dirty. £2.50 plus the eko, £1.50, £4 for a meal. It's not too bad. I'm gonna get off the street now, so people don't think I'm a crazy person. All right, Peckham, it's been fun. We've had a lot of interesting foods today with some fairly good prices. Now, this isn't, you know, your regular burgers or noodles or rice. We're in Peckham, so we had to get stuck into the culture, get stuck into the moi moi and the ekos and all the cultural foods. So I've had fun today. My name's Toba. As always, that right there was the hack. We'll see you in the next one.